This is a very interesting first pack. Our rare is Comforting Counsel. To me, I only want to play this card if I'm playing with a group. Otherwise, it's hard to enable. Brush off. I'm pretty excited about if I'm playing the Is It Control deck. Environmental Scientist is also an excellent card. Running low on time here. So I'm going to take the Environmental Scientist. I think strongest card. Hmm. Here, I'm between the Matter Bending Mage and the Practice Goldsmith. This card is super strong in Lorehold. Matter Bending Mage plays really well against Token, and it can stabilize if I'm playing a match against um, faster deck, the white deck. Given that I already have a strong green card, having a blue card which can play with green can be a good option. Hmm. Got a blue card, got a green card. Here's a blue green gold card, which needs X spells to play efficiently. Hmm. Good silver quill cards. And a card that you want to take really highly if you're playing Witherbloom. Go with the 2 drop. Mm. Impractical Joke is an excellent card. And if I'm playing blue green, I think splashing for another color is a pretty good option. Still seeing some strong silver quill cards. I'm going to take Impractical Joke. It's a spell. And just note that I am seeing good silver quill. Hmm. I am in a slower blue green deck. Drawing cards seem good to me. Terrafractal plays really well with Geometer's Arthropod. KX will take the land, I think. I've got a good sense that I want to be there. Card is going to be great. And a deck that wants to play multiple colors. Rampant Growth, like handling. I've got one piece of red removal. Cannot take two. Visionaries Dance plays like a finisher. Probably not going to play that. I think I'm more a blue green base, flashing red. I think Chase Inspiration is very playable in a blue green deck because protecting my creatures um super important. How about this is a very strong card data data wise in terms of win rate. Mm. I'm gonna stick to my guns and say my deck is blue green and splashes for red removal, which means I'm not splashing like Pigment Wrangler. I want to splash for a card like Unsettled Monk. Tone Blast can be it's just such an excellent uh, it hits the opponent in the face for damage. It hits a cheap card for damage. I take it. I think I'm going to take it over Additive Evolution because this card plays like a finisher. I already have Visionary's Dance, Emeritus of Ideation. Those are two finishers. You want, I would say, three or four in a slower deck like this. I'd rather have the red removal. Raptor's Gate. Or not just like Proctor's Gaze. A little bit better than the new because it slows my opponent down and it helps fix my mana. Mhm. Stock up does everything that I want to be doing. Draws me 2 cards and helps fix my deck. Here, let's. I'm gonna take a 2 drop. Mm, This 2 drop can be scary. It scales as the game goes on. It can easily become a. Here, the tough choice between Fractal Tinder and Essence Scout. Fractal Tinder can act like a finisher. I'm going to take the interaction. I would also maybe take land, but I think picking up the here Fractal Mascot. This is going to be my third finisher. Tabulator has a place in this deck. Your enters target insert. I like the way that looks, especially with all the sort of red spells I've got. Like it's took the Terrafractal because it works better with the Arcad and can act as a finisher. And that might have been a mistake. I take the Landscape Painter here. Here's another X card that plays well with the Arthur. I want this over Archaic's Agony because it's going to slow my opponent down. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, this card will win me the game. This pack. I'm almost more I'm like red and green are like equal in my deck. I'm gonna take Field the Show plays really well with Dawning Archaic. And I'm gonna take the land here just because I'm such an even split at this between red and green. I was playing I kind of do want the royal treatment over ML. And Archaic looks good or another tone good. I've got a lot enough finishers. I'm gonna take more interaction. Snarl is pretty great in a deck like this. And once again, it's a finisher. Only issue is I don't know if I have the right fixings for it. So I picked the Channeler because it's going to help me cast my red removal spells. And exactly. Another heated argument. So here, Muse Seeker looks good. I'll take another Landscape Painter. I don't need heated argument. Run behind. Good interaction. Okay. Really interesting deck because it's got such an even split of red and green. I think the deck to be is base blue red. There's really not even a reason to splash. What do I really even want the green mana for? The Dawning Archaic, Visionary's Dance, and Emeritus of Ideation are how I win the game at the end. And then Chase inspiration, I feel like I don't need as much. And this feels like more of a tempo spell, like tapping something so that I can push damage. I'd rather landscape painter. I like because of vibrant idea. Takes agony. X can be equal to 3. Not gonna be that's instead. This is like a fancy play. And this would be more like consistency. Play the daily first serve. See how this goes. Prismari. Clear keep. Play a 3 drop rather than being stalled out. So they're white, black. I'm gonna hold up Essence Scatter. Really care about getting landscape paint field early. My game plan is to control what they do until I can draw one of my finish. Um, stock up. I could play my landscape painter. It's sleight of hand. Probably misplayed that. I should have played a blue so I could do sleight of hand. Um, I'm gonna hold up Prismari Charm and bounce whatever they play. Loose leaf. A strange card to be playing in the white black deck. I'm going to surveil two, then draw a card. Um, I don't really need the land right now, but I'll double spell and play Tester and Landscape Painter. My turn. Or doesn't really matter as long as I play Tester first. Muse Seeker or Landscape Painter. Just go with the Muse Seeker. Um, do I want to be drawing and discarding right now? Really? Mm, mm, sure. Yep. Really mind discarding some of my here. Uh, that. And fearful answer. Sure. Um, all right. At this stage, I'm gonna stock up a I want Cunning Archaic. Let's see. One less to cast for each instant and sorcery in your graveyard. How many do I have? One, two, three, four. So it's a six. Dawning Archaic is a six drop. Got one, two, three, four, five, six. So I don't need another land. I'm just gonna take the Tome Blast. And then I'm gonna use the Tome Blast. And I'm gonna discard one. Oh, this is actually fine. I'm gonna keep Deluge Verseroso. Damage. Mountain. And I'll just attack with him. Starting. Oh, and subtle. Question is, do they have removal for it? Is the question. Oh no. Do I play my good card? Pray they don't have removal? Tough choice. I'm just gonna play my good card. I've got two more finishers left in the deck. Having a second visionary stance would. Wow. Nice. That's good. You got me. Oh, this thing is shoot. Should have removed this first. Stone Blast. Subtle. Bleach first row so. That's again punished for not dealing with their recursion engine. Yeah, I'm done. Oh my gosh. My opponent's deck was so solid. I loved what they were doing. I mean, they hadn't had Moment of Reckoning, it would have been a different story, but they really just needed an answer to my Dawning Archaic. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think my deck functioned pretty well until they removed Dawning Archaic. Um, 3 ways to win the game. That seems a little light. I might want to splash for green and put in Terrafractal, Mascot, and Corruptor's Gaze. There's 1, 2 green sources, Royal Tree protects. And I'll take out Cape Painter, this out for the Wild Hypothesis, actually, because Hydro Chandler can splash for Hydro Chandler can also splash for help with Royal Treatment. Take out 1 mountain, add a forest. That's 1, 2 greens, 2 green lands, 3 greens. One, two, three, four ways to get green, seven ways to get red, and eight, 10 ways to get blue. I may do this is seven, eight, 9 ways to get blue, 8 ways to get red, 4 ways to I need red mana for Steal the Show. I'm gonna try it like this. This way I added one. This is I would not really consider Wild Hypothesis a finisher, but it's better than nothing. And it's easier to cast. Um, both of these cards, Wild Hypothesis, easier to cast than the Refractal. And it surveils as well, which is nice. Um, and I'll take out Good Argument, one of them, please. I don't know if I'm skillful enough to use Run Behind effective. Take out Tester. Just focus on the 2 drops that draw me cards or help cast my. Right. We'll go to edit. Yep. Look a good thing hand. Quite a fan. Take the time. Card a I shall discard my turn one. I don't really have any. Maybe I'll just discard a land. New dawn, a new adventure. What the what? Play my 2-drop and symbol. Action practice. Use my mana. Color A. Gonna go. Run behind their and Prismari charm. Pull from the grave. I'm gonna use this and then essence scatter their essence. Ooh, that would have been good against the past sack. I'll take Travail 2. Um Travail 2, then draw a card. Discard. Really need this right now. I'll take the 4. A 5. I'm just gonna wait until I can cast this and X equals 4. My lord. Hate to see that. That's really, really good for them. They get to look at 8 cards and they get to put 4 of them into their hand. The rest go into their graveyard. They put some removal, root manipulation. That's crazy. That's so good. Uh, can't kill it. Hey, guess I'll just kill this guy. I can stay at the top. The fact that that halves reach is so disappointing. At least it'll just be a 4/4. How many instants and sorceries do I have in my graveyard right now? I've got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. That's crazy. Really, I think I'm gonna home blast this. I'm worried they have another old growth educator. I think I'm just gonna kill this. Yep, crazy. I'm glad I killed their old growth educator. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, used to this thing. Hey, looking for answers at this stage. A Dawning Archaic, sure. It costs 0. And I've got royal treatment up, so that's good. What I'm really interested in. Oh, shoot. I don't think that royal treatment will protect me against the end of the hunt. Um, let's just see what happens. I think I'm done. Yep, it didn't work. I don't target it. That's crazy. Right on. I feel like they just had the answers they needed at the right times. heated arguments too little too late. Really don't know. I guess a card that would bounce this, like the one in a blue instant grapple with death. Oh, alright. I mean, the moment when I really started feeling behind in this game is when they cast Stargaze. And then I felt comfortable again when I could summon my Dawning Archaic for 0. But then and I had Royal Treatment up, but End of the Hunt was big problem. 2 losses, 0 wins is not great. Um, winning for sure. But I think the decks that I've been playing against have been very strong. Keep and I know I can't keep this because I don't have a blue source. I can't keep it. This is fine. I'm gonna toss the royal treatment. I'm gonna hold up Essence Scatter and then deduce at the end of their turn if they don't do anything. Or Muse Seeker. Um, I like Muse Seeker. But Quick Study would be good in my deck. Mountain. And we will start. Or we'll discard my island. And Royal Treatment is already at the bottom of my library. I think I want the forest. I'm gonna take the Unsettled Mock. Oh, I get 2. Oh yeah, I'll take the forest. Alright, play my land. Unsettled Mock. I shall discard Island. And although I'm really kind of looking for one of my things. I'm gonna hang on to Hydro Channeler or Mind. Play the Hydro Channeler and call it. They probably have Scatter. Yeah. I'm glad I have New Seeker because at this stage, really what I'm looking for is one of the they probably just have counter spells themselves. I'm gonna deduce. I don't really gonna discard Ren. Yes, Impractical Joke, the Hydro Channeler, because it could make that like a card like Small Song really good. Against another control deck, I really do like my chances. Um, yep, we'll discard 10 and a sleight of hand. Hard Tone Blast. Not doing much for me. I'll take the Prismari Charm. I'm gonna cast the Prismari Charm. Prevail. This card sees the spoils. It's not lost both the land. Okay. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can cast this turn. And I'll essence or a creature if they play that. Arcane Omens could be bad. Neural Song, not doing it out. But Matterbending Mage plays really well against that. So does Heated Argument. This. No blocks. gonna die next turn. Way to huge. Fractal mascot's good. I think I like Fractal Mascot better than Visionary Stance right now, because then I can hold up an S. For an answer. On top. I have a lot of terms. This counter is walk with a View Seeker. Is double target creature's power. They can hit me for 2. Is any target creature planeswalker. I can hit them for 2. That's 6 plus 6 is 12, 14. Plus rather just hold up my essence scatter. Got the win. All right. In the mirror match, that looked okay. Executed the strategy as planned. Controlled their stuff until I could play a finisher, which was my fractal mascot. No change. And Visionary's Dance. Did what it was supposed to do. The 2 games that I lost. I mean, Germination Practicum, pretty darn good. Moment of Reckoning, pretty darn. This is a obvious keep. I've been really happy with Muse Seeker. It's, I think, helped me draw into my finishers. And I just discard whatever's I don't need. I'm gonna go with yeah. This turn I'm gonna this board one. Mm, let's see. Create a treasure. Draw a card. Draw two cards and create a treasure. I'm gonna summon a two draw. I should have played Spectacles instead of the Forest. Run behind, I think, is gonna. Oh, or just use run behind on this guy. Okay, so they're thinking, what could they possibly have? Oh, they were deciding if they wanted big old tragedy. I will probably die to that thing. Mm, Landscape painter is useless at this stage. I want to draw some cards off. I'm dead. Just looking for an answer. I chump block here, take 7. Yep, they got it. Hmm. Sad. Well, it was another disappointing draft. 1 win, 3 losses. Hmm. That last game felt like I was toast when they summoned the tragedy feature. Or no, I think when they did the vicious rivalry. But even then, I only really had only one real answer to the tragedy feature. Another, maybe I should have been running 2 heated arguments. Seize the Spoils was a dead card that game. Hmm. We did have 1 game where the strategy went well, and then 3 games where the feeling was just I was getting overrun on the board with strong creatures. And I only really had board presence with 1, 2, 3, 4 spells that I was really happy with having on the board. Like, I get these spells on the board, like I feel like, okay, this is it, I'm gonna win. Um, I never saw Emeritus of Ideation. Uh, so maybe I was happy with how Muse Seeker was drawing me cards. I could discard instants and sorceries to make Dawning Archaic easier to cast. I thought Steal the Show looked really good at the end of the game and really bad at the beginning of the game. I had decent draw, ways to draw those 3 bonus sheep and Prismari Charm. I like the way the deck looks. I just think I really struggled against um decks that could get board like good creatures on the board and around turn 4 or 5. I felt like, oh gosh, around like turn 3 or turn 4 against those Wither Bloom and Silver Quill decks. Really like, yeah, I'm in trouble. But yep, learn from it, and I'll be back soon with more drafting. Had fun, y'all. Thank you for watching. If you have any of your own insights, feel free to leave them in the comments section. Always, next time.